Hello there, good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Card Live. As you can see, I'm at home today, which I will explain why in a moment. But I'm just going to check that I've said good morning and I can't even see myself on the screen yet. So good morning. Let's see if those ads have gone yet. Try and get rid of those ads. Although, if you don't skip ads, it does help Julie out actually a little bit. I know they're a little bit annoying. Okay. Skip ads. Right, good morning and welcome to Coffee and Card. Oh, I don't know why I'm that colour. That's not very nice. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll talk to you a bit more then. So let's turn that round and see who is on. Okay. So, I don't know why, but my settings have changed on my laptop and I can't see my chat like I used to. Oh, there we go. So who's on? I've got a Wendy and I've got an Anne. If you could do a thumbs up if you've not already, that would be amazing. Okay. So today, it's very, very exciting. Today is actually the 100th week that I have been doing this every Tuesday morning. Online, 10:30. Some were recorded when I've been away and things like that, but nevertheless, I've been online at 10:30 every Tuesday morning for 100 weeks. So happy 100 weeks to me and to us, and obviously that means that in 4 weeks' time it will be 2 years. Oh, hi Ali, thanks for joining us. So it will be 2 years in 4 weeks' time. And it's quite fitting that it's 100 weeks, but it's also the start of a new round as well. Round 19. Who would have thought that I'd get to 19 weeks of doing this online? So I'm at home today because we're actually having a new boiler fitted and a couple of other jobs. The landlords agreed, we've had problems with our boiler, and the landlords agreed for us to have a new boiler put in. So couldn't do it any other way. I've got the workmen here doing the boiler. So if you hear some banging and stuff, they know that I'm online and that I said no swears for half an hour. So they're really nice guys. Anyway, so that's what the noise will be. So apologies for that in advance, but it was the only way I could get that done today. So I am going to start this round of Coffee and Card, and this round is the Happy Hedgehogs round. And my ladies, thanks to my ladies who have participated in this, they got the stamp set and they got the punch included. Okay, so we're going to have fun with this. We're going to have fun with this one, and also a blender pen for doing some colouring in. Now the card I'm going to do today is similar to this one, slight difference in that the paper's not going to go all the way to the edge and we're not going to do the love. We're just going to do thanks, and it's quite appropriate that it's a thank you card today because I want to say thank you to everybody who supported me by taking part in these Coffee and Cards and for watching and keeping me company. So I'm going to use the tree image and I'm going to use this hedgehog. It's the one that's sort of, you can see 3 of its legs. Well, it's sort of stood up. Yeah, I'm going to use that one, and it's the one that actually coordinates with the punch. Okay, so let's see what you've got in your pack. You should have a piece, well, a card base, and then a piece of the Heart and Home papers. Now, I have to cut this down to 10 because I wouldn't have got 3 across out of a piece of 12 by 12. Doing it this way, I've got 6, and I would have only been able to get 4, and I wouldn't have had enough paper, so we're doing it like that. We've also got a scallop rectangle. You've got a piece of crumb cake for stamping the hedgehog onto, and then you should have the thanks dies that are from the amazing thanks. Oh, thank you. Thanks for your lovely comments. Okay, now, if you don't want to have that colour, because that's garden green, and if you don't have garden green ink and you want it to coordinate, you could actually use the other side. You could use the planks and you could use that side, and you could have your card like that. So if you choose to do that, I would love to see what you do. I'm going to use this side, and I am going to glue my paper down onto my card base. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live today, because if there's a lot of noise, I might do one, but a bit later on. But I shall let you know. Okay, so I'm going to glue that on there like that. I'm going to set that to one side. You do need a mat for stamping on for this set, because it is a photopolymer set, so you need a mat for stamping on. And I am going to use this image, and I'm going to stamp with basic grey. Actually, I should really stamp with stays on, so because I'm colouring in with, let's see how we get on, let's see how we get on. It might bleed because we're using water ink, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. No, I did with the soft suede, so it worked fine. I'm going to stamp with basic grey, and this just fits in here. It just fits in this dye. It's lovely. It's almost like it was meant to be. Look how perfect that fits in. And this is from the Scallop Contour Dies. Okay, I've done that, and then I'll do some more stamping. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my soft suede ink, and I'm going to stamp the little hedgehog in this bottom corner here, like that. Oh, hi Val. And then what you're going to do, the reason why I've done it to the right hand side is so that you've got this bit here to hold on to, and then you can do that. But before I do any of that, I'm going to take my blender pen, and I'm just going to go over the actual image and sort of move this ink around. I'm not pressing too hard. You will get a little bit of a, it's not like using stamping blends, but it just sort of moves the ink about and ends up colouring the hedgehog in a little bit. Now what you can do then is take a tiny bit of the ink, just don't use full strength because it'll be too dark. I've taken it from the lid, but I'm going to, and then I'm just going to go around the edge a bit and do a bit of shadow. Oh, bless the guys, I think they're trying to be really quiet. So can you see? It's just giving it a bit of colour. Now if you want to go back over this, if you're not happy with it, you can always go and add a little bit of ink from the ink pad. Pop the lid back on. Now when you're changing colour, you just scribble that out until you get a new colour. Until you, it goes clear, then you can choose a new colour. Okay. Oh, I think Post Lady's just brought something. Okay, so I'm just going to line that up, punch that out, like so. There's my little hedgie. Now if you prefer, you could do that on some white card. How many have I got on? Oh, I've got 14. Thank you. If you could do me a thumbs up, I would love that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little bit of colouring of the tree. And I'm going to use Garden Green. Now this is quite juicy. I don't use it very often. And I'm going to colour in the grass down there. And then I'm going to come along here and just randomly add a little bit more grass. You won't see a lot of this because the hedgehog's in the way. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the blender pen and it's colouring in fine. And the ink pad, now you could use Old Olive for this. I think I said if you've got Old Olive, that's fine. So I'm just colouring in the leaves, and then I do some a little bit lighter. Oh, bless the guys, they are being quite quiet at the minute. If you've joined late, I've got some workmen here putting a new boiler in. It's always something going on. There we go, I can just zoom in a little bit on that for you actually. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use this as some scrap actually, colour that so the green fades, and I'm going to use a little bit of Flirty Flamingo for the flowers. So any colour that you've got that's suitable for flowers, and I'm going to just colour the middle. Oh, that's a bit dark. And I'm going to come out to the, I think I put that you need real red, so you could do real red flowers because that's for the toadstool, which we'll be doing in a couple of weeks. So what I'm doing is I'm actually colouring in the centres of the flowers, but I'm not going right to the edge. Just like a little bit of white on the end of the petals. Like that. There we go. So that will do. I'm in competition with Hey Dougie. And then I'm going to come back to the soft suede and colour the trunk of the tree in, and some of the branches like that. There we go. This is quite a quick card, isn't it, this one? Okay, so I shall zoom back out. There we go. And we're going to add this here. Now, you could put it in the middle, but I think I'll have it more up towards the top like that. And I'm going to have my little hedgie. I can have him actually stuck off the edge there. But I'm going to layer this up with some dimensionals. I'm going to use that one up actually, that corner one. Does that mean I've used, yep, that's the end of that one. Oh, hi Karen, thanks for joining. I'm at home today. I've got some workmen here. And it's 100 weeks of coffee and card today. 100. So it will be 2 years in 4 weeks, which is exciting. Okay, so that's going to go there like that. That's fine. And then these dies are brilliant. I hope we do some more of these. So I've die cut the shadow one in white, and then the thinner one in crumb cake. And what I'm going to do is put a tiny bit of glue on here. I tend to just put it on the wider parts. Tweezers would be good here if you're a tweezer crafter. I think you either are or you aren't. Okay. And that's gonna go. I was just looking for my trusty scissors and I don't think I've got them out. So I'll use what God gave me. There we go. And that, I love these. I'll just love these dies. Oh, no problem. Oh, lovely. Away from the snow. There we go. So that's the thanks. And then that is going to go here. Now, what you might want to do is just pop your hedgehog on and balance it out, yeah. So for this, you want to glue most of it here, and then maybe have one little foam pad here on the edge, on his little nose, like that. So most of it's glued onto the raised up scallop die. And that's going to go there like that. Okay, like that. And then I shall decide where I want this. Don't really want to cover up too many of those lovely flowers. Now just be aware that the edge of this will hang over, so you don't need to actually go right to the edge with the glue. Just going to add the thanks there like that. And there we have today's card. So, oh, the workmen are getting noisy now. Apologies. So this was my original design here on the right, and then this is the new design because I had to cut the paper a little bit narrower so that I could give you share it all out between you. So that is today's hedgehog card. Hope you like that one. You see that? And would you like to see next week? So have remembered to bring that home. Next week, what I'm going to do... Oh, is he interested? What's his name? I'll give him a shout out. Next week, I'm going to do a card without a hedgehog on it. And I'm going to do this one and use the tree as an actual, as a branch, and use the bird stamp on the tree, just so to show you that you can actually use it for something else. Okay, so that's next week's card. Right, let me go through. So today we've got a few things happening. Hi Matthew, hope you're being good for Grandma, or is it Nana? Hope you're being a good boy. Nice to have you on, Matthew. So, launching today, we have the Waves of the Ocean suite, and I wanted to share these papers with you. They've been hand painted to sort of represent, obviously, the sea. These are exclusive, and they will, they're not going to be in the new catalogue. So, once they've gone, they've gone. And I am doing a parcel in the post with them that I've put on as well. So they are very stunning. I mean, look at that. I think that one's my favourite one. So the gorgeous papers there. And we have coordinating rhinestones. Now these do go all the way to the end of the pack, okay, and the colours of these I have temporarily forgotten, but I think one of them's, I can't remember anyway, but they're lovely blue colours and they're gorgeous. These will come in the parcel in the post as well. And then I've not even opened these yet. We've got some gorgeous new foiled sheets, blue foils. You will also get half a pack of these in the parcel in the post. So we have nice silver, 2 silver. Look at that. Don't know if you can see how lovely these are on the screen. I'm trying to move them about so you can see how gorgeous they are. So they're included in the parcel in the post, and that's gone live, so that is available. We've also got 20% off this little baby this month. 20% off the mini cut and emboss machine. So instead of being £56, it's $44.75. We also have a few stamp set bundles with dies that fit in here that have 20% off as well. So I have popped those on my Facebook group. I've not put them all on Paper Haven yet, but I will be sending a newsletter out shortly. And finally, the next round of coffee and card is set to be a popular one. I've already had 6 bookings for it, which is unheard of actually. I've had one in this morning, and it's the New Horizon, and I've got an option with just with the stamps and half a pack of the papers. There's more than a full pack in here because I've got 2 packs on the go, but the papers are actually so gorgeous. You're going to get half a pack of these included, and I can't wait to make more cards with them. So yeah, this starts on the 5th of April. This is my favourite one. I mean, look at that. Starts on the 5th of April, and as I say, I've already had a few bookings for that, which is brilliant. So I think I'm going to leave that there today because I can then go tell the workmen that they can start being noisy again. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. Let me leave you with today's makes again. And I will, oh, the fab aren't the Val. I will see you. I might go on Facebook this afternoon. I'll see how it goes. But if not, we'll see you on Thursday night for Paper Crafts and Piano. And that will be week 90 this week for myself and Craig. So please take care of yourselves. Thank you for joining me. Sorry it was short and sweet today, but I will see you on Thursday night with Craig. Thanks very much. Bye.